Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we're reviewing another one of these Tropical Vibes drink, but this one is going to be on the fruit punch version, and I'll get to what fruits are in there in a second. So I've got this particular drink for £1, which is actually a good price because these have basically come in and they have rivaled the Calypso drinks, which of course are American imports. And seeing as they go for £3, £4, £5 upwards, £1 for this little Tropical Vibes drink is not too bad. I know it's a smaller bottle, but you know, at least it's a lot cheaper, and they are basically trying to rival Calypso drinks. Even some of these flavours and the flavour names are exactly the same as what the Calypso drinks are. There's a load of these other flavours as well, so they've got quite as many flavours as Calypso. And yeah, I guess they're trying to come in and undercut the Calypso drinks. So anyways, let me give you guys a full 360 of the... Now, I'm going to call it glass, jar, bottle, can, whatever, just to make life easy. So let me give you guys a full 360 of the can. So we have a fairly simple design on the label. It's very simple, but it's got more of quite a novelty effect. So on the front, we have the kind of Tropical Vibes logo, which, you know, is simple white font, but it looks, you know, it's kind of a fun looking font. You know, it's nice and bright and, you know, easy to read. Then we have the fruit punch little circle on the side, and then we have a selection of fruits on the front, which are inside the drink. And then we have a little bit of a story, which we'll get to in a second as well. And then we just have the sugar content and stuff, which we'll also read in a second as well. So on the bottom, of course, it's just normal, and on the top we have a red cap, which seems to be fairly quite thick. So taking a closer look at the front label, so what do we have on here? We have, it does say on the bag, but yeah, we have that's a carrot, I think that's a guava, orange, mango, pineapple, I think that's a guava and lemon actually. So yeah, quite a lot of stuff in there. So let's see. With flavours of mango, guava, pineapple, orange, carrot, lemon, and more, Tropical Vibes Fruit Punch packs a whole lot of sunshine into one bottle. Keep the vibe alive. I think that's look weird there. So what do we actually have in the ingredients? Well, we have mango, guava, pineapple, orange, carrot, lemon, passion fruit, and grapefruit. So yeah, quite a lot in there, but for the most part, it's probably going to taste with just one flavour, probably pineapple or something like that. Sugar content is 13 grams per 100 ml. So quite sugary, but you know, with all the fruit in it, you would expect it to be quite sugary anyway. But I think they missed a beat here because the Calypso drinks are bringing out some sugar-free versions now, or light versions. So I think these are missed a beat making these half sugar at least. Because these are full sugar, I'm not going to buy these again because of the full sugar. So anyways, it does say shake well before opening. Now this one hasn't actually got real pulp in it. Some of the other Tropical Vibe drinks do have pulp in them, but it's very fine. But this one doesn't, so I haven't got to worry about that. So we'll give this one a good shake. Shaker. And it's nice and cold, and I have got a cup. Right, let's see. That's a good enough shake. Right, so I know we can see the colour, but like I said, got a cup. Just always put in the cup just to make it clearer and easier to drink. So hopefully this will not explode over me. Listen for the pop, if you can, over the background music. There you go. And it makes all the air come out. So yeah, definitely quite a chunky cup on there. That's definitely quite chunky. So let's pour some into the cup now. There you go. Oh, it seems quite I'm not going to say thick, but I didn't hear any kind of like liquid noise. I don't know, as I was pouring it in, there was no liquid noise there whatsoever. It was weird. It was completely silent. It was weird. But yeah, so the colour is like I don't know. I guess it's a red orange. Obviously, it's not bright orange or, you know, kind of bright red or anything like that, but it's I'd say it's a mixture of both, really. I guess it's a really light red, and yeah, I guess a really light red, really off weird orange colour, really. But yeah, if anything, it's just reddish colour, isn't it? A really weak red, and it is cloudy and it is non-see-through. So I couldn't smell it while pouring it out, so let's give it a closer smell now, see what it smells of. Oh, I can smell the grapefruit in there. Blimey. Wow, I can smell the grapefruit. Now, no, grapefruit is quite a strong fruit as it is, you know, but then again, so is like pineapple or something like that. But that grapefruit really overpowering in that smell. I hope it's not going to taste of grapefruit. So I'm actually not a big, well, I don't like grapefruit juice or anything like that. I think most people don't either, to be fair. Yeah, I can smell the grapefruit, and then I think there's some tones of different things there in the background. Like I think there might be a hint of orange or a hint of lemonade, but for the most part, that grapefruit is definitely coming through in terms of the smell. Yeah. Okay. So nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Oh my word, that is such a mix of flavours. Wow. Now these are non-fizzy, by the way, if you are wondering. Wow, that is such a mashup of flavours. And it does seem to be quite thick. I know that makes no sense, but it does seem to be like it has some sort of density to it, rather than just being kind of really thin, like just pure liquid with like artificial flavour. There seems to actually have some thickness to it, if that even makes sense for a drink like this. But yeah, it just seems to be, I guess that might be the sugar kind of packing out the drink. But yeah, it seems to have some sort of, at least, you know, actual, you know, girth to the drink. Wow, it's a mix of flavours. Okay. So ultimately, yeah, it is a mixture of flavours, and you know, drinking it, yeah, it is a mixture. It is just a mixture, but it does lean towards one side more, the flavour. But before we get to that, sweetness wise, well, for having 13 grams of sugar, it really isn't that sweet, to be fair. So it's definitely not as sweet as I was expecting. I mean, it's still sweet, you know, don't get me wrong, but it's not, you know, overly sweet and overly sugary, which you think this type of drink would be. And being a fruit punch drink, you think it would be a lot sweeter, but it's really not that sweet. And like I said, maybe it seems like it's more syrupy. Now, it probably might not have obviously syrup in it, but as I said, the drink seems just thicker for some reason. It's not as thin and as liquidy. And I guess maybe that's because, again, it's got actual real fruit pulp kind of mixed in rather than just pure squeezed liquid. It's got actual, and it does have pulp in the ingredients, or sorry, puree and pulp. So, you know, it's probably got a bit more, you know, like I said, a bit more actual, you know, a bit more get-go with the drink. So yeah, its sweetness is all right for what it is, interestingly. But the flavour, like I said, it pretty much is just a fruit punch mix. But you know, in terms of, can I taste the grapefruit? No. Can I taste the lemons? No. Can I taste, I guess, the guava? No. If anything, I'd say it's more towards, it's a mix between passion fruit and pineapple, if anything. As I was kind of expecting it to taste something along the lines of pineapple, but there's definitely a passion kick there in the background, but at the same time, it's got a pineapple blend. And I guess all the other flavours within that fruit punch, obviously, of all mixed together and bring out the pineapple and the passion, because that's all I can taste. But I really can't taste any other flavours. Like, for example, the carrot, well, you might as well even add carrot to that drink. It just doesn't exist in there. What else did we say was in there? We had, yeah, the mango, guava, pineapple. Yeah, definitely along the, yeah, pineapple and passion lines. Again, you could argue maybe the mango, you know, is mixed in with there well, because mango is generally quite a powerful fruit as well to overpower drinks. But for the most part, I'm kind of getting the pineapple and kind of passion vibe with just minimal stuff there in the background. It's just so hard when you drink these kind of mixed fruit punch drinks, because there's so many flavors hitting your mouth at once. I mean, you know, ultimately that's what they are designed to be, is just a mixed bag of flavors in your mouth. But you know, one or two flavors generally come out at you, and they generally taste of one or two flavors, like most of these drinks do. You know, like I said, they can add carrot, they can add lemon, they can add grapefruit, and it just won't taste of it. It might make up the overall taste, but it just doesn't taste of it. Yeah, but regardless, it's, I mean, yeah, it's all right. It's just like any other kind of fruit punch drink, really. Yeah, kind of just like any other fruit punch drink. I mean, it's fine, but again, I wouldn't drink it because it's full sugar. You know, I'd rather drink, I guess you'd rather just drink Fanta Fruit Twist Zero Sugar, for example, because it's basically the same thing, but fizzy and I guess more in a liquid form. But, you know, because it has to have so much sugar in it, you know, this would put a lot of people off. But, you know, apart from that, there's no weird kind of flavours. It just tastes bit of pineapple with a bit of, you know, passion in there mixed together. Not too bad on the sweetness, and that's about it. And as well, for the aftertaste, it's just taste of again, really just a little bit of a sweet aftertaste. Not much flavour really, but just tastes a little bit sweet for the aftertaste. But no kind of weird chemical tasting, anything like that, which is good. But yeah, do I give it a thumbs up? No, I think I'll give it in the middle, because, it's not nice, it's not incredible, it's not lovely, but at the same time, it's not disgusting. It's kind of just in the middle. Okay, another fruit punch drink. There we go. Full sugar. Probably won't drink it, or won't drink it again because of the sugar, but there you go. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.